McKenna pulls out of Loose Women today after being too heartbroken to work following Mike end. News Corp is a network of leading companies in the worlds of diversified media, news, education, and information services. Meghan was booked on the Lunchtime Chat show to talk about celebs go dating, but she has pulled out. McKenna has pulled out of Loose Women today after being too heartbroken to work following Mike Thalassitis and X27 death. The TOE star was booked to appear on the show to discuss celebs go dating, but is too distraught to work just days after her ex-boyfriend took his own life. A source close to the star told The Sun Online Meghan just couldn't an X27 face appearing on live TV today. Everyone has been really understanding and are giving her time to grieve. The Sun Online has contacted Loose Women for comment. Yesterday, Meghan broke her social media silence and admitted that she and X27 in an X27 complete shock and X27. After Mike and the TOE star vowed to grieve in private earlier in the day but was forced to release a short statement about her ex-boyfriend having been bombarded with abuse by trolls on social media. Sources close to Meghan previously. But she has felt compelled to write a short statement after she was attacked by cruel trolls saying she doesn't an X27 care about her example. She shared a short statement that read, "Sorry I haven't an X27 been on social media, but I an X27 am in complete shock and trying to come to terms with this. I can an X27 believe I an X27 am even writing this post. My thoughts and prayer." The dated Mike, on and off for 7 months before splitting up for good in August of last year. She had an X27 spoke publicly about on social media for 2 days, which led to a torrent of abuse from trolls, who suggested she doesn't care, with some even blaming her for his death. But her fans supported her as a row broke out underneath her last image, which was posted 2 days ago before the news of Mike's death broke. Hitting back at the nasty comments, one person wrote, "How dare people have a go at her for not saying anything, I, an X27 am sure she is heartbroken and dealing with it in her own way. Not everything has to be on social media." Thinking off Meghan at this time. Can an X27 imagine how she feels then to get all this on top of it? Shows some respect. And shows all the another added people are vile. She has a right to grieve anyway. She likes just because she's famous doesn't mean she has to plaster her life on here. People should have some respect and leave the lass alone. Think about how you would feel losing someone you love. This is the reason people are committing suicide, because of the horrible disrespectful clowns. I just hope the lass is okay and gets through it and has lots of support around her. Mike was found dead in a park in Edmonton, North London, on Saturday. Pals said he never really got over reality Stara. One friend said she was his first true love. The breakup hit him, he battled hard to come through it, but that feeling still lingered. Meghan, admitting she didn't want to go into details about what had happened. Speaking to about their split, Meghan said, "I can an X27 even say why we split. I just feel like we both respect each other and we didn't an X27 want it to get nasty or messy." Every 90 minutes in the UK, a life is lost to suicide. It doesn't an X27 discriminate, touching the lives of people in every corner of society, from the homeless and unemployed to builders and doctors, reality stars, and footballers. It an X27 the biggest killer of people under the age of 35, more deadly than cancer and car crashes. And men are 3 times, yet, it an X27 rarely spoken of, a taboo that threatens to continue its deadly rampage unless we all stop and take notice, now. That is why the Sun launched the UNX27 Re Not Alone campaign. To remind anyone, to mark World Suicide Prevention Day, we told you the stories of brave survivors, relatives left behind, heroic Good Samaritans, and shared tips from mental health experts. The aim is that by sharing practical advice, raising awareness, and breaking down the barriers people face when talking about their mental health, we can all do our bit to help save lives. Let an X27's all vow to ask for help when we need it, and listen out for others. UNX27. For a list of support services available, please see where to get help below. There is only so much you can do in a relationship, and when it an X27's not working, UNX27 got to take separate routes. But I wish him all the luck in the world. He an X27. The way I dealt with things in the past with my exes was by screaming, and that was not a good way to deal with it. Got a story? Email or call us direct on 02077824220. We pay for videos too. Click to upload. Our journalists strive for accuracy, but on occasion we make mistakes. For further details,
raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,